Greetings everyone, welcome to another mail opening. Just one item for you today. One envelope has a Charles matching stamp on the front, or the matching data, the data square one. So, a sec. This is this was an eBay buy, and another card for my novelty collection. And this is a Jigsaw puzzle postcard. It's wrapped in cellophane, which I obviously can't take off of this because it will all fall out, but you can see that it's a picture of a United States stamp, and you can see the jigsaw pieces that make up the image. And just to prove that it is a postcard, there we go, postcard back. And jigsaw puzzle postcards have been very popular for many years. And this on the back says Armed Forces Reserve. This commemorative issue of May 21st, 1955, Armed Forces Day, honoured reservists in left to right, Marines, Coast Guard, Army, Navy and Air Force. So there we go. There we go. Commemorative puzzle series, Scott number 1067. Now, Scott numbers. Scott is an American catalogue that does catalogue numbering for stamps, and that's different from the Stanley Gibbons ones that I normally use. So Scott 1067 would be a completely different number to the one that I would use, so I would bear with me.
A few moments later,
I use the Stanley Gibbons catalogues. This is the 2014 edition, which is the one that I've got. I don't have a more recent one, but they're essential if you are interested in the stamps on the back of your cards. But it comes out every year, but it's very expensive. I picked up this 2014 set in a charity shop. Surprise. I do love charity shops, but it's ideal for me for the older ones. More modern stamps, you can normally find out stuff on the internet fairly quickly, but for old ones, it's nice to have a book that you can look this one up. So on the back of this one, it said 1955. So let's have a look, see what the Stanley Gibbons number for this one is. United States of America. Here we go. And I'm in the 60s still. And here we go, 55. No, oh, yep. And here we go. This is the stamp here, and for it's not 1067 for Scott, and in Stanley Gibbons it's 1069. Differences is there are different types, because sometimes change in the two catalogues. That's the reason why you have to be a bit careful on which catalogue number you're using. Yep. So there's this one. It's not, the stamp itself is not worth a great deal here. It's only catalogued at 35 pence. So it's not a collectible stamp, but you'll pay more for this jigsaw postcard. Now the jigsaw card may not have come out at that time. I think it's more likely to be a slightly later issue when these sort of things came into being more popular. But this is a nice addition to my novelty collection, and I do like jigsaw puzzle cards. Quite often you could, this is not this one, this one is the jigsaw puzzle doesn't only goes to the edge of the perforations of the stamp. But what you would do with some of them is you can actually write on the back and then break up the jigsaw puzzle, put it in an envelope, send it, and then people can put it back together at the other end. This one's not designed like that. This one's designed just to be a jigsaw puzzle that you can take out. You would send it to someone. The postcard back is solid. It doesn't form up, break up like some types of Jigsaw puzzle cards do. So it's a slightly different one. Nice one. It's a nice stamp as well, actually, and I do like military history as well, so this one is one of those items that fits into more than one collection. It goes into my novelty, goes into my military history, and will also go into my philately, my stamp related postcards. So it's a nice little addition. Now, this thing, I keep showing odd bits and pieces here just to show that my collecting interests are more than just postcards. This was a comic that I collected and read as a child, and recently, about a month ago, we went to a store called Nerd Base in our local area, which deals with collectible toys, sci-fi material, models, that sort of stuff. And they've got a massive comic section upstairs, and I came across this one, which is #1, and I remember buying this as a young boy, so I couldn't resist picking it up and adding it into my collection of miscellaneous bits and pieces. And I do also collect superheroes on postcards, so it's an added little bonus. But all these little bits and pieces that appear on the side here are just additional bits from my collection, and if you go back over the other videos, you'll see other things here, not necessarily stamp or postcard related, but there's a lot more to life than just collecting postcards, which is what these vlogs are hopefully showing: travel and adventures, and picking up other little bits and pieces. So I shall go and put this one away in my box of novelty postcards, and as always, until next time, I'll see you later.
Postcards from Mars, they hit my door. Tiny aliens asking for more. Writing comments like a cosmic tour. I found stardust scattered on my floor. Nighttime skies like a light